forces to the middle of the map. Maybe he wants to start setting up some sort of campaign. See, putting down engineering base. He has 2 dropships now. He's, with his scouting SCV, spots the army coming out here from Barracks. And with the 2 dropships, he sort of showed them deliberately, I guess, to Barracks. Because, I mean, there is no reason why he would want to bring them into the middle like that. So maybe this is just something to sort of keep Barracks from reacting, or from moving out too much. It looks like he's sieged up a few tanks in the middle here, starting to establish a line. The dropships are always useful for spotting purposes. Looks like there's an SCV for Barracks up at the 1 o'clock position. Maybe he's thinking about putting down his 2nd command center. Well, it would be his 3rd command center, but his 2nd expansion. So, it's usually the 3rd base in TVT that is absolutely critical to get, and where you can fall victim to timing attacks if you're not careful. Some sort of battle going on in the middle here. See, looks like he lost one of his tanks, but not too much going on in the middle. Maybe just a bit of a skirmish. Looks like Barracks might be pushing out. He's got a lot more tanks. He's going to be able to destroy these tanks of C's, and he's going to be able to destroy this army. I don't know why C's sort of moving around with his 3 dropships in the middle like that. I don't know if they're loaded with units. They must be, because he doesn't seem to have too much of an army on the ground. He should have more than this. Yeah. He's got some tanks there. So, I don't know why he's sort of using his units piecemeal like this. Because, you know, he's getting his units picked off a bit. And now he's bringing up more tanks. And he's finally going to be able to drive Barracks back. He might even be able to burn down this engineering bay, which would be a nice little victory. That always annoy the other Terran player, who's forced to get another engineering bay just to build turrets. Looks like both players putting down their 2nd expansions. So they're going to be even economically in that sense. See, pushing ahead a bit here. I'm not sure whether he should really do that. Probably at this point it's best just to establish a sort of defensive line. Barracks managing to retreat his engineering bay in time. C again moving around with a few dropships. Doesn't look like he's really planning on doing too much with them right now. Barracks is moving an army out into the north part of the map. Maybe he's going to try to flank C's position in the middle here, or he might be trying to go for a sneak attack of sorts. Move his army to attack one of C's expansion, probably the 7 o'clock expansion. That might be a pretty good move if he can pull it off. He is more or less still sticking in the middle of the map though. Not sure what exactly he hopes to accomplish with that force. Ooh, C looks like he's going to try to block off this army coming here from Barracks, but it's not going to work, I feel. Looks like C has managed to kill a few units here, but he's going to lose his entire drop to some reinforcements coming from Barracks. Barracks is going to have no problem transferring SCVs to his 1 o'clock base. So, probably a bit of a mistake from C there. He looked like he was trying to cut off the army, but not really paying off from him, for him. C's got plenty more tanks in the middle though. Established a nice siege line. Ooh, building a fire bat. Always nice to see a fire bat come out of this barracks and start to burn away at some of these SCVs here. If you can get a medic. Ooh, the fire bat's already got 2 kills. It's more than worth it. Oh, 3 kills, fire bat. Fire bat continuing to burn down more SCVs. It doesn't look like Barracks is paying attention at all. This 2nd fire bat is out. These fire bats have been causing ridiculous havoc. 5 kills on that one, and probably at least 1 kill on the other one. So plenty of damage done by that landed Barracks there. Barracks does not seem to have the best of multitasking this game. I don't know what he was doing during that time, but whatever it was, he must have thought it was more important than saving his SCVs. It can't be that he didn't notice. Looks like C has 6 factories down now, with 4 with machine shops. C coming in for a big drop here on the ledge at the natural of Barracks. He's got tanks and Goliaths. He's going to siege up at this position. Barracks does not have units in position to deal with this. He's moving some tanks in now, but C has plenty more tanks on that ledge. It's going to take Barracks some time and effort to clear this drop out. In the meantime, he's going to lose quite a bit of his SCVs, and he's forced to pull all them back, so that base is now not mining Barracks. So this drop here by C doing nice damage. Now I would argue C has taken a definitive economic lead, especially it looks like he's already put down expansion at the 9 o'clock base. So with that, he has a clear economic lead. Barracks moving his tanks in. Finally, he's going to be able to clear out this drop from C. But again, these drops always very nice, doing much more damage than their cost. C still has those dropships running around. They are not. He does not seem to be adding more to them for now. Yeah, he's not building any more at his at his starport. So that's a bit disappointing. He has +1 upgrade already. So with science vessel out, science facility up, he will be able to get +2. The dropships coming out for Barracks here. Looks like Barracks might be making some sort of push at the north, but C coming in with his dropship. Engagement dropping all over Barracks' siege tanks and moving his ground army, so he's going to stop this push by Barracks here, no problem, and sort of force Barracks back across the bridge on his back to his side of the map. And slowly but surely it seems like C is taking more and more of the map. He might even have just put down 2 more expansions. I think that's what he did. The mini-map's not 100% clear, or at least he moved something out to scout in those areas, but I think he put down 2 more command centers. If he can hold those in the next few minutes, he's going to have such an overwhelming economic lead that the game will effectively be over. Yeah, he's put down 2 additional command centers. C has, you can see that C looks like he possessed something like 70% of the map now. His siege line is perilously close to Barracks' base. Barracks now responding with his own dropships. They're going to run into a few of these turrets here, forcing Barracks to drop in a non-optimal location just to clear up these turrets. This gives time for C to bring his dropships up to respond to this threat coming from Barracks, and he's going to be able to defend whatever base Barracks decides to drop at. Barracks really needed to pull off some sort of attack here, because he's still working on 3 bases, whereas C is going to soon be up to 6, double the economy, and with that it's going to be GG very quickly. Looks like Barracks is coming for a drop here at the 2:30 o'clock base, but it's not going to matter. C has his dropships in position to respawn, wiping out Barracks' drop, and now with Goliaths even in position to intercept these dropships. These dropships looks like they might even be trapped. With that, I think C has effectively won the game at this point. He's got a much better sense of position in this game, and yeah, I didn't think he would break much of a sweat destroying this this poor guy here, Barracks. This mediocre player. He's not mediocre, he's bad player. He coming in with a massive drop, driving Barracks across the bridge. He's probably going to push over the bridge now and win. Oh no, he's going for the top right base. He's going to end this in the true war of attrition style, taking out the expansion. Barracks will be limited to 2 bases. With his main mined out, it looks like, and his natural soon to be mined out, it will be over. Barracks with a puny 3 dropships. This is not going to do anything to save his base. We should see a GG here coming very soon from Barracks, probably after this drop gets wiped out. So, good game by C. Disappointingly bad performance by Barracks, even though he had the economic advantage early with his fast expansion. He put up a pretty pathetic fight. So, GG coming from Barracks. So, I will see you in set 3.